Hazrat Sayyid bin Jubair reports that he said to Hazrat Ibn Abbas radiyallahu anhu, Nauf Bikali says that Musa who met Hazrat Khizr alayhi salam was not Hazrat Moses alayhi salam of Banu Israel. Rather he was some other Musa. Hazrat Ibn Abbas radiyallahu anhu thereupon said, the enemy of Allah Jalla Jalaluhu tells a lie. Hazrat Ubay bin Ka'ab radiyallahu anhu told us that Allah's Apostle sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, Hazrat Moosa alayhi salam got up to deliver sermon to Israel's progeny. When he was asked, who is the most knowledgeable person amongst the people? He alayhi salam replied, I am. So Allah Jalla Jalaluhu admonished him, for he had not attributed knowledge to him. Hence Allah Jalla Jalaluhu revealed to him, undoubtedly at the point where two oceans join, there is a bondsman out of my bondsmen, who is more knowledgeable than you are. So Hazrat Moosa alayhi salam submitted, O Lord Jalla Jalaluhu, how can I meet him? It was said to him, keep a fish in a haversack, so he will be there where the fish is lost. He alayhi salam set off, and his servant Yusha bin Nun also set off along with him. And they carried the fish in the haversack until they reached a rock, placed their hands upon the rock, and went to sleep. And the fish meanwhile jumped out of the haversack and paved its way in the ocean, which was a strange thing for Hazrat Moosa alayhi salam and his student. They, for the rest of the night and the next day, kept walking. When the next day dawned, Hazrat Moosa alayhi salam said to his student, bring our breakfast. Undoubtedly, we had suffered great hardship in this journey. Hazrat Moosa alayhi salam did not get tired until he passed the place for which he had been commanded. The student submitted, do you remember when we took rest near that rock? I forgot to remind you of the fish. Hazrat Moosa alayhi salam said, this is the place we are seeking for. Then they both turned back, retracing their footsteps. Surah Al-Kahf, verse 64. And when they reached near the rock, there was a man wrapped up, or he said the man had covered him with a piece of cloth. Hazrat Moosa alayhi salam greeted him. Hazrat Khizr alayhi salam said, from where did the salutation come to your land? He said, I am Moosa. He asked, Moosa of Bani Israel? He said, yes, and asked, could I stay with you so that you might teach me, Moosa, the right things which you have been taught? He said, you will not be able to remain patient with me. Surah Al-Kahf, verse 66-67. O Moosa, Allah has blessed me with one of the branches of His knowledge that you do not know, and Allah has given you such type of knowledge which I do not know. Hazrat Moosa alayhi salam said, soon if Allah wills you will find me patient, and I shall not disobey any of your command. Surah Al-Kahf, verse 69. Thus both of them set out along the seashore, as they did not have a boat. A boat happened to pass by them. They talked with them so that they might give them a ride. Hazrat Khizr alayhi salam was recognized, and they were taken on board without fear. A sparrow came and, sitting on the edge of the boat, dipped its beak once or twice into the sea. Hazrat Khizr alayhi salam said, my knowledge and your knowledge, in comparison with Allah's knowledge, is the same as the dipping of the beak in the sea by a sparrow. Then Hazrat Khizr alayhi salam broke one of the planks of the boat. Hazrat Moosa alayhi salam said, these people gave us a lift in their boat, and you broke it so as to drown its riders. He said, did I not tell you that you would not be able to remain patient with me? He, Moosa alayhi salam, said, call me not to account for what I forgot. Surah Al-Kahf, verse 70-73. This was the first forgetfulness of Hazrat Moosa alayhi salam. Then they set out and found a boy playing with the boys. Hazrat Khizr alayhi salam held his head from the top and served it from the body. Hazrat Moosa alayhi salam said, did you kill a pure and innocent soul unjustifiably? Surah Al-Kahf, verse 74. He said, had I not told you that you would not be able to remain patient with me? Surah Al-Kahf, verse 75. Ibn Uyayna said, here is more stress than that. They both proceeded till they came to the people of a town and asked for food from them, but they refused to entertain them. Then the two found a wall on the verge of collapsing. He, Hazrat Khidr alayhi salam, set it upright with his hand. Surah Al-Kahf, verse 77. Hazrat Moosa alayhi salam said to him, if you had wished, you could have taken wedges for it. He said, this is the separation between you and me. Surah Al-Kahf, verse 77-78. The Prophet ﷺ said, may Allah Jalla Jalaluhu shower His mercy on Musa alayhi salam. We wished he would have shown patience so that more of their narration might have been told to us. Sahih Bukhari, Hadith number 122.